many a graphics card have been lost to the sheer brute force, utter hell inflicted on them by fluid simulations within 3D software. Oh, they used to absolutely burn, destroy, and they still do. GPU power, they are so taxing. But look at this. Look, I'm in Blender. I'm playing in real time and I'm running a fluid simulation. I'm using an object to dynamically influence, move it around, it's reacting all in real time. I never thought I would see the day, and yet here we are. And it's so simple within Blender 2.9. And I want to show you how to do it because it's just incredible. Look, you can just do whatever you want. It's just me just playing around with it. I never thought we'd see the day. We can make puddles from it using particle systems. It's unbelievable. So say goodbye to waiting forever. I mean, it's not as powerful, obviously, as traditional fluid sims, but I just want to show you today. Look at me, I'm just getting so carried away with it because, oh, the power. Anyway, what we're going to do, delete the default cube, add a plane, scale it by 5 as you do. Now we're going to subdivide it by... Well, actually, go down to this tab and change it to 50. This is up to you. Depends on how much power you can put into your machine. The more you subdivide it, the more taxing it's going to be. But let's say 100 for now. Shade it to smooth. And what we're going to do is add an icosphere. And we're going to keep the subdivisions as they are at 2. Just move this up. Now, basically, it's so simple what we're doing. We're basically going to tell the plane to act as a canvas and the icosphere to act as a brush. That's all we're going to do. It's so simple. So we're going to go down to the physics tab for the plane, click on dynamic paint and change the type to, well, it's already set to canvas because that's going to be our canvas. And then obviously our icosphere up here is going to be the brush, but for now we'll keep this canvas. Add canvas. And we're going to change surface type to waves. There are a couple of other things you can do, but we're going to keep it as waves for now. Change the end to 100 and the end of your actual animation to 100 as well. Just for this, you can change it to be however long you want. Click on the icosphere, go to dynamic paint, change the type to brush, add brush, and that's it. Make sure mesh volume is selected, and you'll see nothing's going to happen right now when we move it around, but if we press play and now move it, boom, there you go. You've got your fluid sim. It's done. It's that simple. You have it. It's in the palm of your hands. This power, it's incredible. Now, obviously, go crazy, do what you want, but it's looking a bit weird right now. There's way too much distortion happening. We want to tone it down. We want to have a bit more control over it. So let's click on the plane, go down to the settings, bring down the scale influence, which is going to change how high or low the waves go. Change the time scale, which is obviously going to change how quickly the simulation happens. Yeah, it's still a bit too much, so let's bring the dampening up a bit more and bring the spring down. And there we go. A bit more subtle, not as intense as it was before. And we're done. That's it. You just play around with it however you want, record the animation of the icosphere, get it to animate, and your plane will react accordingly and dynamically. It's so incredible. I can't even think of the things that we could do with it. Well, how about we make some raindrops? So let's make a new plane, scale it by 5, bring that up above, and we're going to add a particle system. Let's change the, well, actually, we need to give it something to render. So make another icosphere and bring the subdivisions down to 1 and just kind of shove that off to the side. Click on the plane again, and we're going to change under the render tab, render as to object, and the instance object, we're going to make it that icosphere we just made. Now, if we press play, nothing's going to happen, but that's because we haven't told the particle simulation to act as a brush. So go to the physics tab, dynamic paint, type to brush, and instead of mesh volume, we're going to change that to particle system. Click on that particle system you just made, and there you go. Bam, it's done. Easy, simple as. That's it. Oh, it's blown my mind. I really hope that you guys can find and just go crazy with this. Do what you want. Combine it with the water material that I made. There's a tutorial on that. If you want to check that out, you can see it here, and go crazy with it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more content like this. The channel has been growing really amazingly lately, and welcome to all you new subscribers. Stay tuned for more content. Now go make some fluid simulations.